Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at question number 167. We are doing this because we want to be ready for us, taking some time for Google Slide to go into slideshow mode. Back up, try again. Okay, that's better. So we're doing this so we will be ready for almost any interview questions the hiring manager can throw at you for your DevOps or SRE role interviews. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new to it. It's nothing for you, but it does wonders for my channel, so I appreciate that very much. Okay, so as you may know from my other videos, done some research. These are the top 15 that came out as the tools or items that you should be studying for interviews for DevOps and SRE roles. The ones at the top has more value. They came up way more often than the ones at the bottom. But even at the ones at the bottom are important because as you can see, there are 17 times system design came up 17 times out of 35 job descriptions that I did research on. So they're important. But if you're going to focus on 5 or 6 things, of course, focus on the first 5 or 6. Today's topic actually goes to both number 1 and number 11, Kubernetes, and number 1 being cloud or GCP. To be honest with you, I don't know why Kubernetes came at number 11. It really should be like number 5 or 6 at least, in my opinion, based on my experience and then on and based on my intuition. However, data says number 11, so it is what it is. Okay, the question today is 5 ways to start up a Kubernetes cluster in GCP. 5 ways. Of course, you don't have to know all 5. That is not a realistic expectation, but you should know at least 3 or 4. At least 3, 4 would be great. So that's the question. Before I get to the answer, just a reminder that Flight Spencer is my career advisor. I have no financial affiliation with him, but he is very passionate about helping people, and he's giving away a 1-hour session to anybody who is in the job market today. So here are the 5 ways you can spin up a Kubernetes cluster in Google Cloud. Of course, you can go to the UI and do it. You can also use the Google Cloud's CLI called gcloud. You can just run a command and do it. You can also do it from the Google Cloud shell that you get in the UI, if that makes any sense. If you go to GCP UI, there's this service called Google Cloud Shell. In there, you basically have access to a shell window from where you can run commands. So you can deploy a Kubernetes cluster from that shell window as well. And of course, you can use Terraform to deploy a Kubernetes cluster. That goes without saying. But here's the 5th one that I didn't know it for a long time. Google has this thing called Google Deployment Manager. It's basically, you can use a YAML file to automate your deployment of any resources that Google Cloud has to offer. So using that tool, which is in the UI, in the GCP UI, but the actual configuration will be in a YAML file, you can use that also to fire up a Kubernetes cluster. I hope this was useful to you. If you have any specific questions, you can find me on LinkedIn or you can leave a comment below. I will try my best to give you the answer as time permits. Again, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That helps my channel a lot. And I will see you in the next one.